We'll see what happens. Liverpool target plans talks in summer. Already spoken to Arne Slot, Feyenoord defender David Hanko has once again emphasized that discussions about his future will take place in the summer, as rumors about a potential move to Liverpool continue to swirl. In comments made today to Algemeen Dagblad, Hanko reiterated that talks regarding his future will occur after the current season. His recent performances for Feyenoord have caught the attention of many clubs across Europe, with Liverpool being among the most prominent suitors. The 27-year-old was heavily linked with a move to Anfield last summer, following the appointment of Arne Slot, his former manager at Feyenoord. At that time, Slot was thought to have an interest in bringing some of his former players with him to Liverpool. However, no transfers materialized, although Hanko admitted he had discussions with Slot about the possibility of joining Liverpool. Since then, Hanko has remained linked with the Reds, with many speculating that Liverpool will be looking to make significant additions and reshape their squad this summer. Reinforcements in defense are believed to be a priority, making Hanko a logical target due to his ability to play both center-back and left-back. The defender confirmed that talks will take place after the season concludes, but emphasized that for now, nothing is in motion. "We'll see what happens," Hanko said. Before the match against FC Groningen, Kwilinski Hartmann mentioned in the dressing room that you never know if these will be the last games in that beautiful stadium. "I've always been clear. I love playing for this club. We'll talk about it in the summer. As of now, nothing is happening. I often say to my fellow countrymen, there are good players in the Eredivisie." Meanwhile, Mohamed Salah is reportedly on the brink of signing a 2-year contract extension with Liverpool, ending months of speculation surrounding his future. According to Foot Mercato, discussions have progressed positively, and Salah is nearing an agreement that would keep him at Anfield for 2 more years, extending his stay to a decade. Salah's current deal is set to expire this summer, and while negotiations with his representatives have taken time, recent reports suggest that both parties are close to finalizing the terms. There is still uncertainty about whether the 32-year-old's new contract will include a wage reduction, but it is expected that the terms will be disclosed soon. For Liverpool, this represents a significant step toward retaining one of their star players, and Salah appears set to get the deal he has been seeking for several months. In another development, Liverpool has reportedly shown interest in Borussia Mönchengladbach goalkeeper Moritz Nicolas, despite the German shot-stopper currently recovering from an injury. According to Sport Bild, the 27-year-old has been on Liverpool's radar for some time, and his connection with former Mönchengladbach staff could be a factor in the club's decision to monitor him closely. Nicolas, who has been with Gladbach since 2015, has become the team's first-choice goalkeeper. He has made 20 appearances this season, keeping 5 clean sheets and conceding 27 goals. However, he has been sidelined with an adductor injury since mid-February. Despite this setback, Liverpool is still keeping an eye on him, and the involvement of former Gladbach coach Fabian Otte, now part of Arne Slot's backroom staff at Liverpool, could help facilitate a potential move. Last summer, Liverpool agreed to a deal with Valencia for Georgi Mamardashvili to join the club in 2025. Meanwhile, current first-choice goalkeeper Alisson Becker has remained a staple in goal, though it remains to be seen if Nicolas could be an option should backup goalkeeper Koeman Kelleher leave Anfield. Turning to Real Madrid, the Spanish giants are reportedly eyeing significant defensive reinforcements this summer, with Liverpool, Tottenham, and Manchester United set to be obstacles in their pursuit of 2 key targets. According to Sport, Madrid is planning to spend heavily to address their defensive issues, with a focus on strengthening their options at center-back. The most talked-about target is Bournemouth's Dean Huijsen, who is available for a $50 million release clause. The Cherries are expected to hold an auction for the Dutch defender, hoping to extract the maximum value from any potential transfer. Another player under Madrid's radar is Bayer Leverkusen's Piero Martín Hincapié, who has impressed in the Bundesliga under coach Xabi Alonso. If Madrid succeeds in hiring Alonso to replace Carlo Ancelotti, they hope the Spanish coach could play a role in convincing Hincapié to join them. Both Huijsen and Hincapié have also been linked with Premier League clubs, including Liverpool, Tottenham, and Manchester United. All 3 English clubs are reportedly monitoring the players, which seek
Jarell Quansah's potential transfer from Liverpool to Newcastle United this summer has been labeled as unlikely for two significant reasons, which could shape the upcoming transfer window. While there has been growing speculation about Quansah's future, the idea of him moving to Newcastle has become increasingly less probable. This development came amid Liverpool's reported interest in Newcastle striker Alexander Isak. Rumors emerged that Quansah might be used as a make-weight in any potential deal, alongside other Liverpool players like Ben Doak, Joe Gomez, and Harvey Elliott. At one point, there were reports suggesting Quansah was keen on making the move to St. James's Park. However, those reports seem to lack substance now, as it appears his transfer to Newcastle is far from guaranteed. According to Football Insider, there are two key reasons why Quansah's move to Newcastle is seen as improbable. Firstly, his long-term contract with Liverpool, running until 2029, and his status as a homegrown player both play a crucial role in ensuring that Liverpool will be reluctant to part ways with him. Additionally, Quansah is one of the senior defenders at Liverpool who has the longest time remaining on his contract, making him an integral part of their defensive setup. Furthermore, the homegrown player rule requires teams to have a certain number of players developed in their domestic academies, further complicating any potential departure. In fact, rather than Liverpool looking to sell Quansah, it is more likely that Newcastle would not pursue the deal if they feel it is not in their best interests. The same sentiment applies to other players linked with potential moves to St. James's Park. One such player is Harvey Elliott. Team Talk recently reported that Newcastle had expressed interest in signing Elliott, but again, that move is also considered unlikely, with reports indicating his potential value could range from $40 million to $50 million. Given these factors, Newcastle would likely not be willing to meet those demands, and therefore the deal may not materialize. As for Liverpool, the club is reportedly focusing its efforts on bolstering its attacking options, with Jonathan David emerging as a top target. Reports suggest that Liverpool has already initiated talks regarding a potential free transfer for the sought-after striker, who is expected to be in high demand this summer. In addition to David, Liverpool is also rumored to be interested in Morgan Rogers, a player currently at Manchester City, although City is said to be eager to retain their former academy product. Meanwhile, the future of Trent Alexander-Arnold has been the subject of speculation. Some reports suggest that a move to Real Madrid could be on the cards, potentially triggered by the arrival of manager Arne Slot at Liverpool. Former Liverpool player Jan Molby has voiced concerns that Alexander-Arnold might not fancy what's next under the new manager's leadership. As for Jean-Philippe Mateta, Crystal Palace's striker, a number of Premier League clubs are reportedly keen on signing him.